Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. We are in the attempt now to get ourselves a little more progressed. We've got 456 points of science, and now we can unlock some of the things that we've been needing to make some better vessels. One of those vessels I need to make is I need to go ahead and get some satellites up so I can start sending some probes to the old moon. So with that in mind, what are we going to need for some probes? Well, we're going to need some AI. And here's a Probodobodon Stay Putnik, which is or Stay Putnik maybe perhaps, which is almost useless, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Not only for that, but for the Science Junior, and then batteries, of course. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this for the reaction wheel. And I want to get some satellites up as well. So I'm thinking maybe the small engine parts. Don't know. Let's go ahead and take these small parts. Although I really don't need the small parts to make satellites. I could use Terriers, but these will make it a lot cheaper, I think. So go ahead and take that. Let's see if there's a better Probodobodon I can get down here. Yeah, there's the Octo, and I get some additional science parts. No additional science except for this photovoltaic panel and a ghetto blaster, which, you know, everybody wants one of those. Here's some docking ports, which I will need. Oof, lots of decisions to make today. My God, I didn't know I was going to make all these decisions when I woke up this morning. So I don't know what happened there. I went back to the desktop for some reason. Wasn't even hitting any buttons. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this with the Docking Port Junior. And I'm going to take this to get the Probodobodon Octo. And I think that should do me. And it gives me some solar panels as well. I think that should... Oh, I've got enough room for one more. A science container. Got the hitchhiker. Anything I need a little better here? Oh, I can get the lander can. That'd be lots of good stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, lots of good stuff here. Lots of good stuff. So, I don't know what some of this stuff does. Must come from Kiss and Cass. Yeah. Oh, cool. Planetary adapter. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. All this stuff's gonna be really good whenever I start building my bases. Okay. I'm not gonna wait on the rockets for now because I think I've got enough thrust to get me where I need to go. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take this for the lander can and the command pod and everything. So I think it's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I think these bigger components. Decisions. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm being so wishy-washy here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take advanced flight control, I believe, and we'll get ready for stuff. Okay. So, what are we going to do in this episode? Well, I got one mission to rescue a Kerbal. Excuse me. And I'm definitely going to have to start building up my my Kerbal roster here. I do have a tourism mission to go around the moon, but I'm not too worried about doing that this episode. I think this episode I want to get some satellites up. So, let's go ahead and see if we can build a rudimentary satellite. Oh, that was weird. Had to crash to the desktop there. Okay, alright. What do we need to do to make our satellite? Well, we're going to need a Protodyne Octo here. This is going to be the DVS Comm Sat MK1. Very, very rudimentary communication satellite, so keep that in mind. But we're going to go ahead and pop 2 of these on there. There we go. It's not going to be a relay satellite, unfortunately. Alright, we'll put a battery on there, just like so. So that this thing can live. It just wants to live, Lord. It just wants to live. Okay. I do want one of those, but I want it to be prettier. Okay, so that can go there, that can go there. Structural. Back around, same thing. Like that, and then like this, and just like that. We got a baby. We got a baby. Aww. Little baby satellite. Okay. We're going to put just a little bit of science on it so it can do some experimentation while it is in orbit. There, that was much better. There we go. And then, let's see what we got for this. I just like the, I like the look of the shroud better, I think, but let's go shroudless on this thing. Okay, so now we got that on there. Let's get some electrical so this thing can live. Okay, like that. That'll be good. And then I got a battery in that. Okay. Let's go ahead and auto strut this bad boy up. Ready to launch it into the sky with a blink of an eye, and I rhymed all the time. Okay, so here's a satellite. This is going to be going up around Kerbin. No problem. Just a super simple little satellite. I think, does this have a reaction wheel? I forget. It's got a small reaction wheel. Okay, so that should be fine. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Satellite number 1. Let's put just a little bit of science on it so that we can have some science in orbit, just in case the occasion calls for a little bit of science. There we go. Get that on there. And then anything else do we need? Anything else do we need? I think that's about it. Okay. So let's go ahead and put on a another vessel then. We don't have fairings yet either, do we? I don't think so. This might be tricky. This might be tricky. This might be tricky. There we go. Stack separator. Stack separator. Could just put one of these on there. Okay. Decouple that. Alright. Then we're going to take, is this going to be a manned flight at all, I wonder? Or should we just... Let's do our first unmanned flight. Let's do our first unmanned flight. So I don't need that, and all I'm going to need to get this thing up into the air is a decoupler like that. And then we're going to need some fuel, of course. This will be the upper stage. Let's go ahead and grab we probably just need one, actually. This is probably going to be a really lightweight rocket here. By the way, the thrust to weight ratio is not good for that. 0.97. So... it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna take it back up into orbit, and then we're going to put a reaction wheel on here though, like so, and because this is just gonna die, we're just gonna dump it. Okay. Finalize this rocket with a couple of these bad boys. Okay, and then a nice swivel on the bottom. There we go. That should do it. That should get us up into orbit. No problem. And we'll have some maneuverability left. But should I go ahead and throw just a little bit of something extra on here just to make it special? I mean, don't you want it to be special? I want it to be special. Let's put this up. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go with white here, white there. That. There we go. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's put some fins on him so that he can fly with the best of them. Little fin action. There we go. And I mean, what kind of rocket would it be without a little bit of a booster on there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't we want to have boosters on every rocket just because we can? I mean, mic to solid. Oh, look at those little cute little things. That must be part of the new more boosters upgrade. Well, that's cute. Oh, look at those. Just a little extra kick. A little extra kick. How much Delta V's in these things? 762. Alright, well, they are cute, but I'm not going to use them. I am going to use these. This will get us, this is going to freaking take us to the moon. That's a little much, I think. Let's go with the hammers. Let's go with the hammers. Just a little something extra. No, they're heavy. Let's do the mites. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and put... Whoops, I didn't mean to take the couplers off. But that's all right. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on some bigger boosters. Let's put on the thumpers here. This should really give us some initial oomph to get us up into space. Plus I can put some aerodynamic cones on those small mites. They're so small that we don't have any aerodynamic nose cones for them, and that's not cool. That's not cool. Alright, so let's take a look and see what this will get us here. That will be 2872 on the initial. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. This should get us into space, no problem. Alright, ready for launch. In 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I anticipate a lot of the companies around Kerbin are going to be requesting satellite launches similar to this. This satellite is for the KSC here, so it is for our own purposes, but many of the companies should be requesting satellites here soon, so we should be doing quite a few of those missions. I know it's not necessarily the most exciting thing to watch, but I'm not really doing a role play. I'm kind of doing a role play career, where we're going to be just kind of doing space missions like you might see in a real-life space program. So that's the intent. I hope it's fun to watch. We'll see. I might get bored of it, I don't know, but hopefully with the Kiss and Kaz I can start doing some we'll do missions to go up and repair, you know, solar panels on a satellite, or repair different components on maybe a big space station that we build. You know, build up a planetary base on the moon or on Minmus. Probably Minmus first, because it'll be cheaper to do that, I think. But yeah, that's the intent of this playthrough, I think, is to do something like that. And there is my kitty. Hi, kitty. She always seems to come out when I'm recording. Like, she's hiding away, and then I start recording, and then yep, here she comes. Yep, so I'll get rid of her here in a moment. And as long as she's not rubbing around on my microphone stand, she's sitting by the door. She wants out. Okay, well, that's fine. We're almost into orbit, and or at least into space, and then I can do that right quick. Let's detach that bad boy. This will get us on up into our ideal height. I think we can go up to about 80,000 for this particular satellite. So we'll get up to 80,000, and then we will get ready to do our orbital insertion burn. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and extend my antennas. And we'll do that and do that. There we go. So now this thing is ready to go up to our apoapsis. Finish our burn there, as long as I don't overshoot it. There we go. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. Alright, here we go. Get ready to burn in here just a few seconds. Everything's all configured and set and ready. Yes, that is correct. Alrighty, ready to burn. Okay, the last 15 seconds. We're going to start our burn here and get ourselves into an orbital alignment here. Beautiful stuff. I reckon this stage here will have enough fuel, but we'll go ahead and detach it so that the satellite is alone here in the orbit. There we go, and let's get that on up there. Just go ahead and detach this. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and burn to finish our orbital insertion. And bingo. Alright, very good. And we have our first satellite in space. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to send this data down, even though we don't really need to. Let's go ahead and rename this. We're going to rename this vessel. This is going to be the, it's a CommSat. So we're going to call this the DVS alphabet relay. Okay, the alphabet relay is in the orbit of Kerbin, and it is doing just fine. Alright, so that is the first of many satellite launches. And we're going to try to do a different satellite every time. Usually in my playthroughs I try to like make a couple of standard satellites and I just throw them up. But I want to do something different this time, so I'm going to try to make the satellite look different every single time so that we have a little bit of variety and maybe do something a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye.